Hi students, welcome back to the third part of the chapter Equal Triangles. I am Neetu. In the last classes, we learned about first property of two equal triangles and problems related to it. What was the first property of two equal triangles? When three equal sides we know the angles opposite to equal sides are equal, right? Let us see it again. First property, if the sides of a triangle are equal to the sides of another triangle, then the angles opposite to the equal sides of these triangles are equal. Next is second property of two equal triangles. Before, let us see some of the basic concepts related to the following questions.
Quadrilaterals. What is a quadrilateral? Quadrilaterals are closed shape with four sides. Sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is always 360 degree. Types of quadrilaterals. Let us see the first type of quadrilateral. Here you know the name of this quadrilateral. This is rectangle. Here you can see opposite sides are equal. Here horizontal sides are 4 cm each and vertical sides are 2 cm each. So we can say opposite sides of rectangles are equal and opposite sides are parallel. Why? The distance between two sides are equal. So we can say opposite sides are parallel. And you can see all the angles of rectangles are 90 degree each. Next, let us see the next quadrilateral. All of you know this shape. This is square. Here also you can see all sides are 3 centimeters each. So we can say all sides are equal in length and opposite sides are parallel. Then you can see here also all the four angles are 90 degree each. Next, which quadrilateral is this? This is parallelogram. Here also you can see horizontal sides are 6 centimeters each and vertical sides are 4 centimeters each. So we can say opposite sides are equal and opposite sides are parallel also. Here you can see angles. Here opposite angles are equal. We have to do some problems related to the properties of parallelogram. So I will explain more about parallelogram after this topic. Next quadrilateral is rhombus. Here also you can see all sides are 2 centimeters each. So we can say all sides are equal and opposite sides are parallel. Here also opposite angles are equal. Next quadrilateral is trapezium. Here you can see only one pair of opposite sides is parallel. Next quadrilateral is kite. Here two pairs of adjacent sides are equal. Let us see more about parallelograms. Properties of parallelograms. First property is the opposite sides are parallel. Here in the given figure you can see AB, DC. These two sides are parallel. So AB parallel DC and AD BC are parallel. So we can write AD parallel BC. Next property, the opposite sides are congruent or opposite sides are equal in length. In the figure you can see AB equal to DC equal to 6 centimeters and AD equal to BC equal to 4 centimeters. And next property is the opposite angles are equal to each other. Here opposite angles are angle A, angle C, angle B and angle D. So we can write angle A equal to angle C, angle B equal to angle D. The last property, any two adjacent angles add up to 180 degree. So here adjacent angles are angle A, angle B, angle B, angle C, angle C, angle D and angle D, angle A. So we can write angle A plus angle B equal to 180 degree, angle B plus angle C equal to 180 degree, angle C plus angle D equal to 180 degree and angle D plus angle A equal to 180 degree. These are the properties of parallelogram. We have to use these properties when we have to do problems. So you must remind it. Next is types of angles. Complementary angles and supplementary angles. These angles are defined with respect to the addition of two angles. Complementary angles. In the figure, you can see two angles, angle ABC and angle CBD. Here, angle ABC is 55 degree and angle CBD is 35 degree. When we add these two angles, we will get 90 degree. That is 55 degree plus 35 degree equal to 90 degree. So we can say if the sum of two angles is 90 degree, then they are said to be complementary angles and they form a right angle together. So angles that add up to 90 degree are called complementary angles. Next is supplementary angles. In the given figure, you can see two angles, angle PQR and angle RQS. Here you can see angle PQR is 130 degree and angle RQS is 50 degree. When we add these two angles, we will get 180 degree. That is 130 degree plus 50 degree equal to 180 degree. Here these two angles are supplementary angles. So we can say if the sum of two angles is 180 degree, then they are said to be supplementary angles. Angles that add up to 180 degree are called supplementary angles. Now we are going to see angles in parallel lines. In geometry, some of the special kind of angles are alternate angles, corresponding angles and interior angles. All of you know that, right? Let us revise it again. First is alternate angles. Here you can see a line that passes through two lines in the same plane. Such line is called transversal line. Here you can see two angles, angle A and angle B. Here angle A equal to 75 degree and angle B equal to 75 degree. When a line intersects a pair of lines, then form a set of non-adjacent angles on the either side of the transversal line. Such angles are called alternate angles. Here you can see two angles, angle A and angle B. So we can say A and B are alternate angles. If the pair of lines are parallel, then the alternate angles are equal to each other. Here alternate angles are angle A and angle B. So we can say angle A equal to angle B equal to 75 degree. Next is corresponding angles. When two lines are crossed by another line, the angles in matching corners are called corresponding angles. When the lines are parallel, then corresponding angles are equal. Here corresponding angles are angle P and angle Q. Here angle P equal to 110 degree and angle Q equal to 110 degree. So we can write angle P equal to angle Q equal to 110 degree. Next is interior angles. When two lines are cut by a transversal, the pairs of angles on a adjacent corners are called interior angles. When the two lines are parallel, interior angles are supplementary. Here, the sum of two angles are 180 degree. You can see here interior angles are angle X and angle Y. Angle X equal to 105 degree and angle Y equal to 75 degree. So we can write angle X plus angle Y equal to 105 plus 75 degree, that is 180 degree. Angle X plus angle Y equal to 180 degree. Next, let us see the second property of two equal triangles. Two sides and an angle. First, let us draw a triangle with the sides 5 cm and 7 cm and they meet at an angle of 40 degree. How many different ways we can draw it? First, let us draw 5 cm side as base. See, here we get two triangles with the same base. In the first triangle, you can see 5 cm is base and 40 degree from the left side of the baseline. In the second triangle, you can see 5 cm is base and 40 degree from the right side of the baseline. As well as, let us draw another triangle with its base 7 cm. See, here also we get two triangles with same base. In the first triangle, you can see 7 cm as base and 40 degree from the right side of the baseline. In the second triangle, base is 7 cm and 40 degree from the left side of the baseline. Here we get four triangles. Can you draw any more triangles? No, because we know only two sides of the triangle. Here, as we know, two sides and an angle made by them are equal. Then what about third side and other two angles? Whether these are equal or not? Let us check by keeping one triangle over the other triangles. If these triangles are coincide each other means all sides and angles are equal. These are the triangles we drawn just before. Let us see these triangles are equal or not. For that, I am going to turning and flipping these triangles. Now we get all triangles are same shape of the first triangle. Then let us keep one triangle over the other. See here all triangles are completely coincide each other. That means all sides and angles are equal. So we can say these triangles are equal triangles. From this, what do you understand? If we know two sides and an angle made them are equal to both triangles, then we can say the unknown side or third side of the triangles are also equal and the other two angles are also equal. This is our second property. Two sides and an angle. Let us see the second property of two equal triangles again. Second property, if two sides of a triangle and the angle made by them are equal to two sides of another triangle and the angle made by them, then the third side of the triangle are also equal. The other two angles are also equal. In the given triangles, you can see two sides are equal. That is 5 cm and 7 cm each. And an angle between them are 40 degree each. Then we can say the third sides of the triangle are also equal and other two angles are also equal. This is our second property. Let us do some problems based on it. Based on our second property, let us do some questions from page number 15 and 16. Our first question is, in each pair of triangles below, find the pairs of matching angles and write them down. In the first part of the question, you can see two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle PQR. In the given triangles, we know two sides and an angle in between. First, let us write the things given in the question. That is, we know two equal sides. Let us write it first. Side AB equal to QR equal to 3 centimeters. Next side AC equal to PQ equal to 7 centimeters. And we know one angle, that is angle A equal to angle Q equal to 40 degree. These given in the question. Next, let us see the triangle given in the question again. These are the triangles given in the question. Before, let us see our second property again. If two sides of a triangle and the angle made by them are equal to two sides of another triangle and the angle made by them, then the third sides and other two angles are also equal. That means these two triangles are equal triangles. Now let us find all the equal sides and equal angles. Here our question is, find the pairs of matching angles and write them down. So we can write the answer as matching angles are. Here you know matching angles are opposite to the matching sides. Here side AB equal to QR equal to 3 centimeters, and angles opposite to 3 centimeter sides are angle C and angle P. So we can write angle C equal to angle P. Next side is side AC equal to PQ equal to 7 centimeters. And angles opposite to 7 centimeter sides are angle B and angle R. So we can write angle B equal to angle R. Next side is BC equal to PR. Here angles opposite to BC and PR are angle A and angle Q. That is given, that is 40 degree. So we can write angle A equal to angle Q equal to 40 degree. These are the angles given in the equal sides of the triangle. So this is the answer. It's very simple, right? Now let us see the second part of the first question. Here our question is, in each pair of triangles below, find the pairs of matching angles and write them down. In the second part also you can see two triangles, triangle LMN and triangle XYC. In the given triangles, we know two sides and an angle in between. First, let us write the things given in the question. That is, we know two equal sides. Let us write it first. Here, side LM equal to YZ equal to 6 centimeters. And side LN equal to XC equal to 4 centimeters. And one angle given, that is angle L equal to angle C equal to 50 degree. These are given in the question. Now let us see the triangles again. These are the triangles given in the question. Now let us see our second property. If two sides of a triangle and the angle made by them are equal to two sides of another triangle and the angle made by them, then the third sides and other two angles are also equal. That means these two triangles are equal. Now let us find all the equal sides and equal angles. In our question is, write the matching angles. So we can write the answer as matching angles are, matching angles are opposite to the matching sides. Here sides are side LM equal to YC equal to 6 centimeters and angles opposite to 6 centimeter sides are angle N and angle X. So we can write angle N equal to angle X. The next side is side LN equal to XC equal to 4 centimeters. So here angles opposite to 4 centimeter sides are angle M and angle Y. So we can write angle M equal to angle Y. Next side is side MN equal to YX or XY. So the angles opposite to MN and XY are angle L and angle C. So we can write angle L equal to angle C equal to 50 degree. That's given in the question. So these are the angles opposite to the equal sides of the triangle. This is the answer. So now I stop here. Let us see in the next class with remaining questions in page number 16. See you soon. Have a nice day.